Hi everyone, it's Dani Kern here again for another edition of Tuesday Trivia. This week we're going to be talking all about sports. Alright, so round one we're going to be asking some different sports questions and see if you can pick out the right answer. Let's get started. First question, what does the NBA stand for? Is it National Basketball Association? Is it National Baseball Association? Nation's Best Athletes? Or National Bankers Association? What do you think? Remember, this is Sports Edition. All right, let's check out that answer. The NBA stands for the National Basketball Association. I wonder how many of you guys have watched an NBA game on the television. I know I have. All right, up next, which sport do the Chicago Dogs play? Is it A, hockey, B, track and field, C, baseball, or D, tennis? You can see I posted the picture of what their logo looks like. It might give away a little hint or a clue about what that answer might be. All right, let's check it out. The answer is C, baseball. Have any of you ever been to a Chicago Dogs baseball game? They play out in Rosemont, not too far from where the NSSRA office is located. Awesome, let's check out that next question. What is the name of the professional men's soccer league that plays in Chicago? Is it A, Chicago Soccer Saints, B, Chicago Blackhawks, C, Chicago Bandits, or D, Chicago Fire? Let's see. The answer is D, Chicago Fire. Awesome. I'm going to go back. So some of those questions we had, or the answers that we had, I made up the word Chicago Soccer Saints. I don't think that's a real team, but Chicago Blackhawks, that's our hockey team, and the Chicago Bandits is actually a softball team that plays here in Chicago. All right, let's move on to the next question. All right, so this is, which is not an NSSRA Gator sport? Is it A, Gator tennis, B, Gator golf, C, Gator hockey, or D, Gator bocce? And remember, the question is asking which is not a Gator sport. All right, the answer is C, Gator hockey. Unfortunately, we don't have a hockey team, but we do have some ice skating programs if that's something you're interested in. All right, let's move on. Next question. Michael Phelps has won 28 Olympic medals in what sport? Was it A, tennis, B, swimming, C, gymnastics, or D, volleyball? Michael Phelps, he's an Olympic athlete. He's won 28 medals. Which sport? Let's see. It is swimming. That's amazing. 28 Olympic medals has to be some type of record. That's so cool. All right, let's see the next question. Okay, who is the Chicago Bears' biggest rival? Is it A, the Chicago Cubs, B, the Green Bay Packers, C, Green Bay Gators, or D, the Detroit Lions? This is kind of a tricky one. All right, make that final guess and let's see what the answer is. B, the Green Bay Packers. So a bonus question we had is, does anyone know the name of the field that the Chicago Bears play on? Has anyone ever heard of Soldier Field? Yep, that's where the Bears play. Very cool. It's down in the city of Chicago, right off of the lake. It's a beautiful spot. You should check it out if you haven't yet. Okay, Next question, which sport does Tiger Woods play? Is it A, bocce, B, bowling, C, tennis, or D, golf? The answer is D, golf. Tiger Woods is one of the most famous golfers out there. All right, moving on. Which sport does not use a net? So again, which sport does not use a net? Is it A, gymnastics, B, tennis, C, hockey, or D, volleyball? We're looking for which sport does not use a net. Let's check it out. Awesome, it is gymnastics. So let's go back. Tennis, there's a net in the middle of the court that you hit the ball back and forth over. In hockey, you shoot the puck into a net, and volleyball is very similar as tennis, and there's a net in the middle of the court that you hit the ball over. So for those of you who said A, you got it right, it's gymnastics. There's no net used in the sport of gymnastics. Awesome. Okay, moving on. Next question. Which is not a Chicago sports team? Is it A, Chicago Fire, B, Chicago Bandits, C, Chicago Black Sox, or D, Chicago Dogs? This one's kind of tricky. Think back to some of the earlier questions we asked and it might help you answer this question. Let's check it out. The answer is C, Chicago Black Sox. So I kind of mixed up a few here to trick you on this question. We have the Chicago Black Hawks, which is our hockey team, and we have the Chicago White Sox, which is a baseball team, but we don't have any team called the Chicago Black Sox. Awesome work. Let's see what the next question is. Okay. What is the championship game called in football? Is it A, the World Series, B, the Super Bowl, C, the Masters, or D, the Stanley Cup? Let's check it out. If you said B, you are correct. It is the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is a lot of fun. Has anyone here ever been to a Super Bowl party? A lot of times there's lots of funny and silly commercials, and a lot of people like to get together and make lots of yummy snacks and food. I love a good Super Bowl party. Okay, great job on round one. We're moving on to round two, which is more of a matching round. So we'll have a few questions here. Let's see how much you know. Okay, first question. Which logo belongs to the Chicago Blackhawks? Is it A, B, or C? Again, which logo belongs to the Chicago Blackhawks? A, B, or C? It's B. That's a pretty famous logo. I hope all of you guys got that one. Nice work. Okay, we're moving on. Okay, the next question says, which school does this mascot belong to? Is it A, Northwestern University, B, University of Wisconsin, C, Illinois State University, or D, New Trier High School? I'll give you a little hint. If you look at his shirt, what letter is on his shirt, and does that match up with any of the names of those schools? Let's see if you can get it. The answer is B, University of Wisconsin. A fun fact is his name is Bucky the Badger. Awesome, that's a Big Ten school in Wisconsin. If you haven't heard of them before, you should look them up. They're a really fun school and they have an awesome football team. Okay, moving right along. Our next question. Which sport uses this equipment? So you see the picture on the right side of the screen? Which sport uses that equipment? Is it A, bocce, B, track and field, C, badminton, or D, bowling? Let's find out. You said C, badminton. You're correct. Has anyone ever played a game of badminton? It's a pretty fun game. It's like a smaller, condensed version of tennis. Really quite fun. Okay, moving right along. This might be one of our last questions. Which sport is played on this field? So do you see the picture of the field on the right side of the screen? What sport uses that field? Is it A, swimming, B, basketball, C, baseball, or D, soccer? What do you think? What sport is played on that field? Okay, take your last guess. We're going to see what that answer is. The answer is D, soccer. Soccer was one of my favorite sports I played when I was growing up. Has anyone else ever played soccer? A really, really fun game and good exercise. Okay, I believe this is the last question we have for this week. Which ball is used in tennis? Is it A, B, C, or D? Again, we're asking which ball is used in tennis. Okay, let's see what that answer is. You guessed A, you're correct. That is a tennis ball. Let's go back and see what those others were. Can you name some of the other balls on the screen? We said A was a tennis ball, B is a soccer ball, C is a golf ball, and D is a baseball. Awesome work. All right, and that about wraps it up for this week's Tuesday Trivia. Thank you so much for playing, and I hope to see you guys all next week. Awesome work. Bye.